Welcome to BTS Hot Topic, your daily dose of what's hot, what's viral, and what's next. From K-pop to culture, we spot the trends so you don't miss a beat. Honestly, what's happening with Jungkook right now feels so incredibly strange that even my imaginary pet cactus, who hasn't reacted to anything since 2017, would probably gasp dramatically and faint backward if it could. It's the kind of situation where you stare at the screen, blink 3 times, refresh the page, and still can't believe the universe chose this specific storyline for him. Almost like someone behind the scenes is writing a K-drama plot with too many plot twists and not enough logic. Many fans are confused, upset, and somewhere between wanting to scream into a pillow and wanting to throw hands at the wind, because after everything he's survived, everything he's worked for, and all the good he's done, he still ends up in chaos that doesn't even make sense. It's that frustrating moment when you watch your favorite character getting punished, even though he literally didn't do anything except breathe, blink, and exist peacefully. Like imagine Jungkook waking up one morning, stretching, drinking water, feeding Bam, inhaling oxygen like a law-abiding citizen. Then suddenly, boom. Someone online is creating drama with his name stamped on it like a clearance sale sticker at this point. He must be looking at the universe like, bro, did I offend you in a past life? Because the timing is always suspiciously terrible. Finally, the Korean media stepped in and said something sensible, which honestly shocked fans because it's rare. They acknowledged the deepfake problem, the rumors, and the nonsense circulating like flies around fruit, basically saying, okay, enough, this is getting out of control, lawsuits should happen. Fans stared at the article like, thank you? Why did this take 12 years? Then the media reminded everyone that after his military discharge, people literally violated his privacy inside his own home. Yes, his actual house. The place where a person should be able to eat ramen in peace without worrying someone's lurking behind a curtain. The idea alone made fans want to surround his building with bubble wrap and attack anyone who comes too close with rolled-up newspapers. This revelation caused fans to panic even more, because no one, and especially not Jungkook, should finish serving the country only to come home and deal with hidden camera weirdos like he's living in a badly produced thriller movie. He should be relaxing, gaming, sleeping, hugging Bam, not constantly checking if someone installed a secret camera in his cereal box. Frustration piled up so much that a new idea emerged from the fandom hive mind. Boycott the scripted show he's in. And oh boy, the idea spread faster than a leaked teaser on Twitter at 3 a.m. Fans were suddenly united, organized, and ready to sign digital petitions like they were applying for a visa to protect him. The biggest complaint was that the show seemed to use Jungkook as a booster for Jimin's popularity, like he was some sort of magical marketing potion summoned to guarantee views. And doing this right after he came back, before he even had time to breathe or rest, felt almost like an insult written in bold font instead of giving him the space and time he desperately deserves. They threw him into a show that lets him shine about as well as a flashlight with dying batteries. It felt like forcing a world-class singer to play a triangle backstage while someone else gets the spotlight. And fans had every right to be annoyed. Fans joked that the show, "Are you sure?" should have been renamed, "Are you sure this is good for Jungkook?" Because the answer would be a loud, unified, international no. The format doesn't let him show real talent, doesn't let him be creative, and honestly feels like someone printed a script using a potato. Some people tried blaming Jungkook for being on the show, but fans were like, hold on, officer, let's not arrest the wrong man. He literally cannot say no. He has contracts that probably have more pages than a university thesis. If the company says jump, he legally has to jump, even if he'd rather be sleeping. This whole situation has nothing to do with his personal life, Taehyung, or anything meaningful to him. It's purely company stuff. A job requirement, something he can't escape even if he suddenly pretended to forget how to read scripts. It's not a choice. It's an obligation wrapped in stress and confusion. What makes everything worse is the behavior of people who should be protecting him instead of acting like guardians or responsible professionals. They behave like background characters who appear once, say, "Okay," and then silently walk away forever. Their silence is louder than fireworks. Jungkook deserves a proper stage where he can showcase his talent. His vocals, dance, artistry, creativity, not a cheaply designed variety show that treats him like a decorative plant placed in the corner for aesthetic fans want him on a platform that respects his work, not one that promotes someone else at his expense. Meanwhile, he's still being harassed online daily, and apparently not fully safe offline either, making fans feel like they need to teleport to Korea and build him a titanium bunker. Honestly, at this rate, Jungkook deserves a personal military escort at all times, because people keep forgetting he is a human being, not a public vending machine. Instead of defending him, the company keeps releasing content that protects him about as effectively as an umbrella with holes in it. It's giving bare minimum energy. Like someone typing a press release while half asleep and hoping fans won't notice the lack of effort when it comes to Taekook or anything involving them together. The company behaves like the word support is banned in their vocabulary. They avoid it like it's a forbidden spell, only touching the topic when it benefits them financially or when they're trying to push attention elsewhere. Fans who've watched Jungkook grow from the youngest trainee into a legend feel betrayed. They've seen him work himself to the bone. Years of sacrifice, sweat, tears, sleepless nights. And now, when he needs real support the most, the company acts like he's optional furniture. It stings in a way that only longtime fans understand. That's why fans demand respect, love, space, protection, and peace for him. They don't need luxurious events or huge announcements. Honestly, at this point, even giving him a week to sleep uninterrupted would feel like divine intervention. Fans didn't need scripted content to believe in Taekook either. Their tiny, natural interactions, those glances, those smiles, those subtle moments, felt more real than any scene created in a studio. They were authentic without even trying, which is why they're unforgettable. Those quiet gestures, soft looks, and private bits of tenderness were like unscripted romance scenes that only they could create. They didn't need to act or exaggerate. The comfort they displayed came from years of closeness, trust, and a connection that felt deeper than words. One of the memories she always mentioned was the premiere where Taehyung casually sat on Jungkook's lap like it was his designated VIP throne. It wasn't dramatic or exaggerated, just calm, natural, and so effortlessly intimate that fans still bring it up like it happened yesterday. Then there were the vacations, the matching outfits, the moments they dressed in their parents' clothes, laughing and teasing each other like a soft domestic sitcom, and the private dinners. My God. The way they rented full restaurants for privacy made fans realize their relationship wasn't for cameras, but for comfort. And of course, the iconic running challenge video, which exposed their secret trip simply because they decided to record a goofy moment together. No dramatic reveal, no forced confession. Just two people being silly and accidentally announcing to the world, "Yes, we're together in this beautiful place. Deal with it." Fans have noticed for years that Jungkook looks at Taehyung differently. There's softness, fondness, something warm and unspoken. Like he's looking at a person who feels like home. He doesn't look at anyone else that way. The difference is so obvious that even people who don't ship them end up blinking suspiciously. But the double standards in the fandom make everything unnecessarily dramatic. The same gesture done by one member is considered cute, but when Taekook does it, suddenly it becomes a crime scene for overanalysis. All fans want is fairness, equal treatment, and less chaos. So Jungkook can finally breathe, eat snacks, pet Bam, and exist like the peaceful human being he deserves to be.